From harassing individuals in public to faking their own death, meet these 6 delusional streamers whose downfall is even more satisfying than watching those ASMR videos. Believe it or not, they all followed the same scheme to climb the ladder of their success, and the scheme is called harassment. In short, these clowns go above and beyond to get involved in every possible scenario which can get them attention and views. However, when karma finally caught up with them, it gave them a great taste of their own medicine. Let's talk about 6 of these clowns in today's video, starting with Jack Doherty, one of the most annoying creatures lurking on the internet right now. Even his face looks incredibly punchable, doesn't it? Anyway, once upon a time, Jack Doherty flipped a marker twice in a row and got famous. And ever since, he has been harassing people in public, pulling nuisance behavior in malls, and picking fights with random strangers on the street, and then hiding behind his massive bodyguard when he gets confronted.
You get away from me. Watch your kids, go walk away.
That is the entirety of his YouTube content that he's famous for. Oh, besides, he's also a pimp who signs OF models and keeps 90% of their income apart from hosting parties and getting smacked in his own party. Talk about multi-talented, huh? But since this is all an act, there were no real consequences until recently, when Jack would be pressed in real life by another streamer he had disrespected sitting behind a screen named Lenny Miller.
You think it's funny you won't say it to my face, but you'll say it on the VOD, huh?
Because I don't want to give you a clip like you're trying to do right now.
What do you mean? Nah, if you're a man, stand on business. Stand on business. You're not standing on business.
What's the point of giving you a clip, bro?
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, walk away. You always do this, bro. You never stand on business.
You can clearly see how Jack is trying to avoid the fight and fleeing from the scene. And since there was no bodyguard to back him up this time, he threw his own friends under the bus. It was almost comical when Jack threw a punch for the first time in his life, but he ended up hitting his own friend instead. Classic Jack move, right? But at least he didn't end up like our next clown on the list, John Jerker, one of the biggest douchebags to ever hit the streaming world. This dude accidentally hit 500,000 views from his very first stream on the 15th of January 2019, which raised his ego to a whole nother level. After finding his initial success, he eventually switched his content to crack disrespectful jokes about sensitive social issues like race, religion, and gender dynamics.
LGBT rainbow flag corporations and all that gay shit. I'm telling you guys, we don't need you. You're useless. You don't bring resources. You work 4 years and expire, right?
Jerker garnered most of his success through toxic masculinity, outrageous behavior, and promoting drug use.
Most coke will get you killed. I got money, so I get executive coke. That doesn't kill me. If you're poor, coke kills you. If you're rich,
He's one of those streamers who believe they can say and do anything they want without having to face any real consequences, until one day when reality hits him right in the face. Jerker was engaged in a heated feud with HS Tiki-Toki, during which he made a few derogatory comments regarding Tiki-Toki's mother and his sister.
Tiki-Toki, your mother's a fucking whore!
The feud then escalated when Jerker challenged Tiki-Toki to a street fight.
Number 3, HS Tiki-Toki. One moderator in each one, just to stalk. And they're all getting knuckled though. I'm not doing no slaps, no fucking, nah.
Not only did he stalk Tiki-Toki in Miami, but he also attacked him in the most unhinged way possible, only to be beaten the shit out of 2 seconds later.
Chill! Oh my god. Chill! Oh my god. Stop, boys!
Tiki-Toki wasn't even prepared, and he was still able to grab and throw Jerker 3 times as if he was weightless. These comments prove the sentiment. HS could have stomped on his head, but held back. In a real street fight, Jerker would have died. Jerker will never be that guy. All bark, no bite. Bro got decked in a fight he started. Massive L for Jerker. But at least he wasn't shot like our next clown in the list, Tanner Cook. Tanner Cook is known for his extreme staged pranks. He's seen going around harassing people in his videos in the name of a prank.
Are you joking?
What is it? No, man, I don't know who you are.
You said to meet here for the pizzeria. We were going to eat here and enjoy some lunch while we talked about the interview.
No, what interview?
The interview we were doing with Mario Kart.
However, little did he know where his arrogance was leading him next. The incident occurred on April 2nd, 2023, when Tanner attempted a Google Translator prank on Alan Coley, a 31-year-old delivery driver at a shopping center in Washington, Virginia.
The 6'5" dude in the white baseball cap.
His target is a guy named Alan Coley.
The video footage shows Tanner persistently harassing Alan, who was simply picking up a food order. Despite Alan's repeated refusals, Tanner continued to escalate the situation by shoving a phone in his face, leading Alan to draw his gun and shoot Tanner on the spot. While Tanner was immediately rushed to the hospital, Alan was taken into custody, during which he complied without any resistance. Tanner made a full recovery. Meanwhile in court, Alan was acquitted of aggravated malicious wounding, supporting his claim of self-defense. And it seems the internet too decided to side with Alan with comments like, "He's not a prankster, he is a bully." The fact that he survived is the real tragedy. He survived? Sad. This is exactly why you don't mess with people, especially after being told stop. While this incident should have been enough to give him a taste of his own medicine, he didn't even flinch, let alone change.
So you'll continue to make videos?
Yeah, probably. We'll see, you know?
How disappointed are you about this?
I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. It's God's plan at the end of the day, so.
Looks like it isn't enough for him yet, and neither is it for our next clown in the list, Neon, one of the biggest liars the internet has ever seen. Since his foundation of success is built upon the videos where he lied about his own death.
You know, what's happening with me is not something that should be joking around about. You guys should not be playing around about this, bro. This is actually serious stuff that people go through, bro. And there's no reason to make a joke out of it. If you guys are making fun of me or laughing and saying it's fake, then you guys are just terrible people.
And then came back to life after just 2 days.
Surgery on it, and the options when I got the surgery was either I was gonna bleed out to death or I was gonna survive. It was like a 50-50. The surgery was 2 days ago. I've been resting, relaxing the past 2 days.
Neon's popularity began when few of the biggest names in the streaming world like Aiden Ross and Sneako took Neon under their wings. His typical formula for success is to do anything and everything which can make him go viral, whether that means verbal abuse, racism,
A black haircut. Like what's like a good haircut, bro?
What is a black haircut?
Typical like hood rat, drug dealer haircut.
Listen.
or body shaming.
Right. I genuinely hope someone comes to your house and in the head, you hippo, you
Oh no.
finish. This god bitch. How the
His disrespectful, toxic behavior is what garnered him views. He knew exactly what he was doing. But everything comes at a price, and Neon soon learned that the hard way when he got involved in a physical altercation with a group of individuals.
Come on, bro. YouTube money, we taking all of that. Hey, and we keeping your phone, boy. We taking the video right on your phone.
You a bitch, right?
Shortly after this, he found himself punched by FouseyTube during one of Aiden's live streams.
Get on your hands and knees. 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 Get on your hands and knees.
You Arabian psychopath. Take it, bro. Oh my.
But he isn't the only one who got humbled after facing severe consequences for his actions, since our next clown in the list would also learn the hard way. Sneako, one of the most controversial streamers who's banned on almost every single platform because of his red pill ideology and has frequently made headlines for his anti-LGBTQ, homophobic, hateful comments.
So being straight's good because you could have kids and you can start a family and you can create more good people. Gay people does not produce anything good. Like that's just the truth. Like yesterday.
However, Sneako wasn't always like that. He initially crafted content that was authentic and sensible.
On Monday, I was in my car on the way to take some videos, but Google Maps was bugging out. And while making a U-turn, I got.
But it soon took a drastic turn as his personality would change completely, and so would his content.
Are your parents Christian?
Yeah.
So why aren't you?
Like.
Transitioning from relatable, sensible videos to reaction and street interviews on controversial topics, the shift was glaringly evident when you compare one of his older videos to his new ones.
Come back to reality! Get off of TikTok! Get off of Instagram! You're so stupid! You are so stupid!
And since then, he's engaged himself in controversy after controversy. It wasn't too long ago when the Charlie Sneako beef took the internet by storm. It all started when Charlie made a video criticizing 2 other alpha males. In response, Sneako shamelessly attacked Charlie and his girlfriend months later. Charlie fired back.
So he was upset because I was making fun of them. He then makes a big rant about me, calling me a bitch, saying all kinds of things. He doesn't really make any points, he just insults my appearance a lot. And
the drama then escalated, with Sneako even threatening Charlie on a live stream, dancing and holding a gun in his hand. Charlie's subsequent response video garnered widespread attention, with the majority finding Sneako's behavior insufferable and absurd, effectively teaching the self-proclaimed alpha male a lesson. Even though Sneako learned his lesson without getting punched in the face, the same can't be said for our next clown in the list. Johnny Somali, one of the most unhinged clout chasers who has been the laughingstock of the internet recently. He goes around harassing people in public in his extremely unhinged fashion. He came into the limelight after a few of his videos went viral where he was seen harassing people in Japan. He has also been arrested there several times, which lasted over 90 days. But the moment he gets out of jail, he starts streaming again. After tormenting the people of Japan, he shifted his focus onto his next target, Israel. This guy can go to literally any length just to get a little bit of attention. Well, turns out he was detained in Israel as well. He has also been jumped a few times but appears completely unbothered and never seems to learn his lesson. Let's see how far he goes on testing the waters before facing any severe consequences.